Everyone, how are you doing? We welcome you all to the hands-on video of the build 14327, the build that Microsoft has pushed to Windows Insiders in Fastring. The build brings with itself a very cool feature called Messaging Everywhere Beta that allows you to create and send text messages right from your Windows 10 PC. Preconditions being that your Windows 10 PC runs a build 14316 or higher. Similarly, your device should be running build 14327 and higher. So we have demoed this feature. Not only demoed, we have demoed how to configure and use this feature using a Windows 10 PC and mobile. You can watch the video or you can read about it on Nokia Power User. Now in this video, we'll share our hands-on impressions of the build. We will also share the installation experience and we will also talk about the bugs and issues that we are facing with build 14327. So to begin with, let's talk about our impressions. The impressions of this build are like mixed. So the build comes after the build 14322, and for that reason it has got uh, some bugs and issues, of course. Though the build behaves in a I mean it's quite, what can I say, I mean it's fast. If you talk about the response to your actions, it's really good. You can see that the things like settings, etc., they open fast. So in that way it does not have many issues. But if you want to ask whether it's a quite a smooth ride, then it's not. Actually, there are many bugs and issues. So basically, the builds that bring features, they bring new code, and obviously they will have bugs. So we have encountered many sort of bugs with the build. So if you talk about visible bug, I can show it to you. So if we go to accounts, you can see a very visible bug here. So this pin, it has been repeated, and then you see the system settings, view model settings, entry, etc. So I mean this is a quite a visual bug that uh, I think it is here. Apart from that, you will face crashes. Crashes, when I talk about, then it can be for native apps, and especially when you try to share some image or attach an image with a mail or to a message or to WhatsApp. You will face issues. It can crash actually. So it's quite random in that way. Apart from that, when you try to go and open the Microsoft Edge, sometimes it opens very well without any issues, without any hassles. Sometimes it can take two attempts, it will crash actually. So that is something very bad. I mean, the crash thing was not happening, I think, in earlier Redstone builds. We have demoed nearly all, we have demoed all the Redstone builds, and I think after only the build 14322 or before that, when lots of features were added, it has started happening or reoccurring. So for now, it worked fine, but I mean, if you ask us, it kind of, I mean, crashes. Sometimes you will face those kind of issues. So anyways, so let's see how things like camera open on this build, open in, yeah. So that happens fast actually. Let's check pictures, one or two, quite good. Check Cortana, not bad. So as you can see, I'm trying to tap to go to settings, but then, I mean, it takes more than one attempt. Then there is one more bug here. This manage notifications, you would not see anything. So I think it was present in last build as well. Maybe we are demoing it now, but so this is one more visible bug that we can actually demo to you. Let's check the maps. Maps is obviously one of the heavy apps. So far so good. Let's send it to the background so that we can check the multitasking part. So multitasking wise, it still looks behaving properly. Yeah, so if we talk about multitasking, then with some apps open, it's working, it behaving nicely. There is not many issues, but many times when you open apps like WhatsApp, etc., you may obviously face issues. We have faced lots of times. So frankly speaking, if you ask us, we have mixed feeling about this build. While it responds well, it you can do multitasking well. The apps open fast. You can also see that if we try to open, I mean, various native apps or third-party apps, they open, they respond well, but there are lots of crashes. So you can see crashes in Microsoft Edge, many third-party apps. It can freeze when you are opening an app. When you try to share one image or photo to some app, maybe like WhatsApp, to attach to a mail or attach to a message, it can crash actually. So sometimes the picker does not work if you start doing that. So those kind of issues are obviously present. We just showed you that there are two visible bugs, one in settings where we went to accounts and obviously sign in options. And then there was in one, I mean, same kind of visible bug in Cortana. So as we said, I mean, if you are an insider in Fastring and you really want to test every build, obviously that the build is fine. You are already living with bugs and issues and you are fine with it, then it's okay. You can go and upgrade to it. But then for a person who is on a build like 10586, it might not be a wise choice because it has obviously many crashes and issues. There are issues with mail as well, so you have to fix it. You have to re-log in, etc. So those kind of issues are also there. Now coming to our installation experience, we have seen that the build was I mean, one of our device, the Lumia 550 that I have in my hand, it was able to I mean, update very smoothly. For Lumia 640 XL, it took some time actually. We have to plug in our device and we did a soft reset and then it was done. So maybe with the more features, obviously there come more issues. So it's happening. So you saw how the build behaves on a Lumia 550. We'll quickly see on a Lumia 640 XL. So here is Lumia 640 XL, and we will again see how the build behaves basically. So let's open few of the native apps. So response of the settings was better than what we saw on Lumia 550. The same thing, manage notification, there is nothing. I think Microsoft will soon add it. We'll open Edge. Let us send it to background. Then we have File Explorer. Let's open the Nokia Power User Beta app. Let's send it back to background. Then we can open something like store. Maps. So since actually we did a hard reset while we were on the last build, so that's where I think, okay. So while you could have noted that while doing the hands-on, the build behaves very, I mean, smoothly and is responsive to whatever we do, especially on Lumia 640 XL, which is quite good. We'll check the multitasking also. It's quite good actually. But as you could have noted that the edge has crashed. So it's already crashed. While we are doing, you cannot see the card edge now anymore. Okay. So that's where there are issues. So we have seen it crashing lots of times actually. So it's not the first time that it crashed actually. It just happened in front of you. So obviously, as we said, while the build is responsive, it's fast actually. Multitasking is good, but then you see crashes of apps. Even native apps are crashing. The Edge crashes. Then sometimes you open the Photos app and you try to, especially when you try to attach something, it can crash. So again, you saw a demo of the build 14327 on a Lumia 550 and a Lumia 640 XL. And as we said, we have mixed feelings about it. We shared our impressions. Talking about the battery life, the battery life has been good actually. I don't see many issues with that actually. I mean, we have the devices have been consistently, or like, since it's not much time that we have put the build in use, so I can just say that whatever battery life we had before the build came, so it's nearly similar. So this build has not hastened or made battery life worse. It's worse actually. It's quite good. So in a nutshell, build 14327 is a mixed bag. It has its own share of issues, bugs, and things like that. But then it's responsive, fast. So if you are insider in fastering, you can go for it without any issue, because you know that you are already facing issues and bugs with last build as well. But if you are on a build 10586 etc., if you can avoid it, there is no issue in that. Okay, with that we come to end of this video. Stay tuned, keep watching as we post more. Thanks.